I know it's not your favorite thing to talk about anyway. I like money. I like working with money. Hi, I'm Catherine.
And I'm Jacob.
And welcome to Wedding Possible. Today we're going to go over a commonly asked question that we get a lot lately, at least I've been getting this a lot, is about budget. And I feel like you have to start the wedding planning off with this conversation because you just can't really make any other decisions until you make this decision, which is, like I said, creating your budget. And I think this is really important to do with your partner, not just one person trying to tackle it without the other. You have to communicate the entire process through. So with that being said, we're going to start from the very beginning and look into Emily Post's wedding etiquette. What does it say about budget? Do you know what it says about budget, Jacob?
I have no idea.
Based on what I've seen, etiquette says the bride's parents traditionally paid for the wedding. Nowadays, in current times, it comes down to the couple who can contribute the majority of the money for the wedding or maybe get some help from their parents. Some parents will pay for the wedding still, but I don't think it's quite as common as it used to be. Once you determine who is paying, then you can sit down and have the conversation with your fiance. And that's when you're gonna start discussing the difference between who can contribute outside of your family and how much you need to put away every month in order to have the amount you need for the wedding day. How do you calculate your wedding budget with your partner? We're gonna go into that right now. The conversation you're about to have with your partner is gonna get really, really real. And at this point, you guys should be comfortable enough with each other, but if you haven't discussed finances yet, this is your first opportunity. So together you're gonna sit down and create an Excel spreadsheet, such as this that I'm showing you right now. And you're gonna set up your household income and spending budget calculator. So together you're gonna talk about your monthly income, your living essentials, which should make up 50% of your income, savings and investments, that should make up 20% of your income, and lastly, personal expenses, which would be wants such as travel and entertainment, that should make up 30% of your budget. So together, you're going to start partner one and partner two. You're going to go together through your fixed monthly expenses. So these will include things like your rent, any insurance, credit card or debt payments such as student loans, any other monthly payments that would normally come out around the same time every month, or they're on auto pay, things like that. So you're going to have all those fixed expenses and you're going to put the details in the column as you see here. The next part, you're going to go through and add any variable monthly expenses. So these would include things that are not going to be the same dollar amount every month, but you can at least put an estimate so that you have an idea of what you can include in your final total budget. So these including things like dining out, shopping, any subscriptions, travel, etc. So once you add those things all up together, you're going to put in your total income minus your monthly expenses and minus your variable expenses. This will add up to the total that you will have available to put towards your wedding budget. So this is an example of what it would look like if you have it all filled out. So you see the difference, partner one and partner two. The total, partner one has a little bit more flexibility to be able to save some money towards the wedding, while partner two is living a little bit more paycheck to paycheck. But that is something that you guys can discuss together, and then you can map out exactly how much you can put away every month. I hope this was helpful, and now back to the video. So the first thing that you're gonna do is you're gonna talk about what you have together built up hopefully as an emergency savings, and if you have any other savings. So you can start there to kind of see what you have already saved, and then that way you won't have to work that into what you're gonna need to save strictly for the wedding budget itself. So the question is, when should you start saving?
Now.
As soon as you can. Actually, the correct answer is yesterday or 5 years ago or whenever you can, because it's something that could be super expensive, but you have all these other expenses that you don't really think of it or put it in the back of your mind because it's not happening right now. So when did you start thinking about when you wanted to start saving for your wedding?
Until I met you.
I feel like most people don't.
No, I don't. I never thought about saving for a wedding.
I didn't either.
Because, I don't know.
You have other things.
Well, in the movies, they always made it seem like weddings just happen. Mm-hmm.
They don't tell you how much they cost.
No.
You only like the really expensive weddings. You could like the royal weddings. You're like, I'm
Sure, that's a lot of money.
I want a wedding, sure, but like, you don't really know how much money you should spend on a wedding. It just doesn't, no one ever talks to you about that. You always hear, oh, my wedding was $2,000. Well, I would say my wedding was $50,000, $30,000. There's no way to really gauge on how you should start planning and saving. So no, I've never really thought about it. I've never really given it much thought other than it's gonna happen, but the money, we'll worry about it later.
Yeah, and I feel like that's how most people are. And so you kind of have to come to terms with either A, you plan it far enough out in advance so that you can kind of break up how much you want to save for it, or you just hope that someone in your family has helped save for it, and then you can ask them.
Thank you for joining us on this video. Please.
If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you have any ideas for topics in the future, comment below. And if you want to continue to watch our videos coming in the future, subscribe below.
And as always, is it possible?
Wedding possible.
Yay!
Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye.
I don't know what we're recording.
What do you mean? We're doing the budget.
I don't know.
Stop eating. We're gonna be filming.
Product placements.
Can you read it? Because I can't.
Can you redo that again?
Yeah,
I'll think it's serious.
Okay, no, it's fine, it's fine. We're gonna do a combo. All right.
No, I'm nuts in my mouth right now.
I can't help you there. Can't help you there. Why are you wearing a hat indoors?
In all of them, I wear hats. I'm just continuing the same trend.
I didn't realize that. I just remember the beret.
Yeah, it's different hats every single time.
Oh, that's funny. Okay, all right. That was good, actually. Go ahead.
So, blah blah blah. The biggest. Stop laughing. I'm trying to give anything. Why you stop so weird?
I don't know. I don't know. I'm Italian descent, okay?
True.
It is.
That's not right. That's your confident.
I'm going on a tangent.
You are.
Dang it!
You just did. This has something to do with what I just said.
Okay.
You didn't have to say anything. Also, we're done with this.
No, don't. I don't know. I need that. I need that. My notes. Or do you want to say thank you for?
Thank you for joining us.
Do it one more time.
Gracias for joining us.
I thought you were gonna keep going in Spanish.
Oh, no.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Thank you.